Good afternoon, everybody. Live from the Tim Hortons Iceplex here in Rochester, New York. We have a game today between the Long Island Gulls and the Buffalo Junior Sabres. First game of the weekend for both teams. And you'll see that the Gulls are now starting to come out of their locker room. Gulls are in white, Sabres are in blue. Gulls are the home team, going right to left in the first and third period. And start the weekend off. We're going to go with a 3-minute warm up for the Gulls. And referees are just buzzing the whistle to get everybody out on the ice. Gulls are going to let the Sabres enter. Gulls this weekend at the USHL America Cup. They're playing the Buffalo Junior Sabres today. New Jersey Rockets tomorrow. And Northwood Prep on tomorrow night. Those will be their 3 round-robin games before they go into either a semifinal or a consolation game. And we're going to get you guys the warm-up here, or the lineup for the Gulls, so that you guys can see who is on the team. From Roslyn, New York, number 6, Jordan Sirota. I heard he is not in the lineup, though, today. From St. Louis, Missouri, number 9, Brady Walters. From Comac, New York, number 10, Brendan DeFeo. From Darien, Connecticut, number 11, Oliver Chaya. Not in the lineup. From Ridgefield, Connecticut, number 12, George McCaffrey. From Stratford, Connecticut, number 14, Matt Dabrowski. From West Palm Beach, Florida, number 16, James Cohen. From Sparta, New Jersey, number 21, Eddie Brown. From East Rockaway, New York, number 22, Tanner Terranova. From Westfield, New Jersey, number 25, newcomer, welcome to the team, and back from last year, Sam Esposito. From Plainview, New York, number 28, Marco Lisica. I don't believe he is in the lineup. From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, number 86, Luke Melnick. And on the IR, number 94, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Joey Argentina. Joey, we miss you, bud. We got to get you back here. Hopefully next weekend in New Jersey, you can make a special appearance. On defense, for the Gulls, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 3, Garen Mikulski. From Great Neck, New York, number 8, Jared Petruzzo. From Suffern, New York, number 18, Charlie Winwer. From Clarkston, New York, number 13, Sam Sobler. From Matamidi, Michigan, back in the lineup, number 46, Henry Samper. From Bayville, New York, number 77, Dylan Chabrier. And from Buffalo, New York, number 92, Joey Gugino. Your goaltender for the Gulls, from Fort Lee, New Jersey, number 37, Leon Chapkis. Your head coach is Mark Latito and Victor Rico. That's your lineup. That gets us all the way down to the buzzer. Good timing there. And you just heard the horn go. We've got 1 referee, 2 linesmen out here today. So that's the way all the games have been so far. And we kind of made our own little press box today. We're boosted up here on a table, and I stole a bar stool from the lobby. I'm hoping to stay live. I've got the game recorded, so worst case scenario, we can upload it later. But again, I think we should be okay as we come into this game. I know who your starting goaltender is, and that will be number 37, Leon Chapkis. And I have no idea who the other 5 are until I see them come up. 16 Gulls were winning 4-0 against the Junior Flyers. I think that game. I know the game is over. I'm not exactly sure what it finished. And then the 15s beat the Predators, Pittsburgh Predators. I think 4-3. With about a minute and a half to go in the game. And then if anybody wonders, the 14s, I believe, won 2-1 this morning against the Buffalo Junior Sabres. I'm not going to be that good all weekend, just so you guys know. I only know from watching the games. Felt like I've been here since 3 weeks ago. I've literally been at this rink since probably 1 o'clock. So Gulls here are going to go right to left, as I mentioned. And we're going to get you your starting 5. Looks like up front it's going to be Sam Esposito, Luke Melnick, and Brady Walters. And on the back end will be Jared Petruzzo and Garen Mikulski as your starting 5. And now here you go, down in the face-off. And this game is underway. Walters wins it back here to Mikulski. Mikulski grabs it. He moves it over to Petruzzo. Petruzzo spins back. He moves it back here to Mikulski. Mikulski drops back to Petruzzo one more time. The two of them play catch back and forth with one another. Mikulski tries to stretch up here to Melnick right here in the screen. Melnick sends it down low. First puck possession into the other. Walters tries to get the first touch. Here, Mikulski here. Quick shot right off the... Finally blow the whistle. And Gulls get the first shot on net. 16:30 to go here in this first period. Hopefully everybody, welcome to the Rochester area where it's absolutely freezing. And it comes out here. DeFeo gets it and wins it off. He's got Gugino sneaking down. McCaffrey doesn't get to him. It's going to come back. Terranova with a nice back check. Brendan DeFeo now has it. He leaves it to Gugino. Gugino to Sobler. Sobler. He heads up to McCaffrey that goes off to his. Gugino moves to DeFeo. DeFeo had McCaffrey. And not able to make a connection there. And now Sabres. Sabres. Back. Comes out here. McCaffrey right underneath. And we're going to have with 15. Second whistle of the game, 1:06 in. It's a good thing I checked to see if we were doing 17-minute periods. I never even thought of that. And now, Sabres able to get that in control. In neutral zone. Semper spins away. Down here to Chabrier. Over here to Eddie Brown. Brown in the middle to Dabrowski. Dabrowski with coming down the outside. He cuts to the middle. Throw one over to James Cohen. It doesn't get. Now has possession. Two players from the and come the Sabres. Sabres trying to get it into the offensive zone. Nice back check there by Eddie Brown and James Cohen. Gulls have numbers, but Sabres now have possession in the near side corner. Out here to the point. They grab it and send it back down low. That's going to go far side. That looks like Matt Dabrowski. Dabrowski goes with the flip back into the neutral zone. And the Sabres now transition quick. Back in here for Dylan Chabrier. He goes behind his own net. Reverses over here to Esposito. Esposito and off the boards. Not out of the zone. And Semper's got to go back for that one. He moves it quickly to Chabrier. Chabrier, high flip in the neutral zone. He's got Melnick chasing after it. Melnick first to the puck, tries to throw one in front, and the net goes off of a Sabres stick and a goaltender save there. Sabres come back the other way into the offensive zone. Mikulski stands his guy up. Esposito moves it quickly to Melnick. Melnick tries to move it over to Espo. Not able to get it through. And neutral zone comes back. Petruzzo. Petruzzo. He just tries to throw one back up. And indirect off the boards here. And Melnick. He's putting pressure there on the forecheck. Walters has to cover for him. And back down into the offensive zone. They take a shot. That goes off of a skate and wide. And now the Sabres trying to set one up. They take another shot. That doesn't get through. Mikulski's trying to force his guy out of the zone. Has a guy on the back door. Nice save there by Leon Chapkus. His first save of the game, first shot. And now the Sabres are going to transition back up the ice quickly. Carson Joy for Buffalo Sabres tries to stick through. Mikulski. I don't know what we got a hook on Jared Petruzzo, I believe. It looks like Jared Petruzzo is going to the box for a hook. I don't know exactly where that one came from. But that will put the Sabres up on the power play. Sabres are getting the first look today. And DeFeo is going to be in here for the Gulls. The Sabres control it. They get it out to the point, move it over the far side. Nice stick there by DeFeo. And that's going to get out of play with 13:27 to go in this first period. Just 10 seconds in on the power play. Face-off will come outside in the neutral zone. Tanner Terranova is going to be in here to take this face-off. With DeFeo, Sobler, and Gagino are the 4 for the Gulls. Face-off's won and controlled by the Sabres. Able to get it in. That's Tanner Terranova. He sends it back. And here comes the Sabres. They control it up through the neutral zone. Number 13, Carson Joy. He moves it back up here to Brosna. Defenseman for the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Back up top. They now have possession again. Tanner Terranova. And Buffalo moves the puck quick. They have a guy on the back door down low. Doesn't get a shot on net. And DeFeo's going to come out with it. DeFeo, he skates with it. And he's 1-on-3. He's got Gagino with him now. DeFeo continues to hold on to it. Keeps the pressure down low with the puck. Walters now down and tries to move it back down low to DeFeo. DeFeo keeping the pressure down low. And come out with it. Into the offensive zone. That's Samper and Chabrier trying to shut it down. They have a guy in the slot there, and he can't pull the trigger to get that one off. Samper gets it stripped off of his stick. Walters throws it back to Chabrier, and Chabrier off the boards and takes a weird bounce. Sabres have to regroup in the neutral zone. And you bring it over here to the near side. Samper, he sends it down to Chabrier. Chabrier now. Up here. Trying to get it out into the neutral zone. That comes back for James Cohen. Cohen, he's 1-on-4 in the neutral zone. And hopefully that will the power play as Samper continues to put pressure on. And we're going to come back in here in the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. Sabres pull up, try to hit a late guy. They got a guy on the back door. Down the wall is DeFeo. Samper, he moves it over to Gagino. Gagino, he takes a big hit along the wall. Comes out, takes a shot that doesn't get through. Samper. Samper now has it again. He moves it over here to McCaffrey. McCaffrey. He hits Chabrier. Chabrier tries to turn it up. And DeFeo. Here comes Buffalo Junior Sabres. They come in and take a shot. That goes off at Chapkus and off the glass. Right on front. No goal. No goal. Hand pass. No goal. That's a good break there for the Gulls. 10:49 to go. It's a nice break there. Hand pass should be outside. So looks like we're going to have Walters out here with Esposito and Melnick. Winwer, Mikulski on the back end. So Buffalo goes 0 for 1 on their power play. And the Sabres win that faceoff. Get back here. Zone and send it in. Winward. He gets back to battle. Mikulski sends his guy to the ice. He gets it and moves it back over here near side. Melnick throws it back to Mikulski. Mikulski. He tries to move it to Esposito. That's going to go off and go down the ice for an ice. 10:23 here in this first period remaining. So we got Walters out here again to take another faceoff in the D zone, just to the right of Leon Chapkus. And it looks like we're going to out to the point. Sabres win another faceoff. Walters, he tries it. He moves it quickly into a Buffalo Sabres stick. Sobler coming over to help out. Walters, Sobler, Gagino down low. And Buffalo moves it out to the point. Walters, he now moves it over to Melnick. Melnick picks it up off the wall. He tries to move it to Esposito. The two of them get signals mixed up. And back into the offensive zone, Buffalo comes. Sabres controlling most of the play so far. And Chapkus is going to make that save for his fourth shot of the game. Put it on the wrong side. Buffalo Junior Sabres 4-2 on shots on the Gulls. Looks like James Cohen is going to be in here to take this faceoff. He wins it cleanly. Samper tries to go right up the same side. Not in hard enough and get it out. So they pinch down. Here comes Eddie Brown now. Brown, he moves it to Dabrowski. Dabrowski into the offensive zone. He cuts to the middle. He had Mikulski. Mikulski turns, throws one to the net. Dabrowski there. Dabrowski spins away from pressure down in the near corner. He now has it, moves it over to Eddie Brown. Brown, he moves it out here to Mikulski. Mikulski back down to Brown. Mikulski takes a hit there, and Samper now with it. Samper moves it quickly to Dabrowski. That pops off his stick hard. And Chapkus is going to send it. Leon Chapkus tried to get it all the way around here. And then we've got guys in front. They take a shot there. And now Mikulski with it. He pulls back. Nice play. Moves it over here to Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown, nice play. Coming in off into the offensive zone. And now back. Keeping the pressure alive is the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Get it and move it in. Down low. That doesn't hit the net. And right through that check is George McCaffrey. Leon Chapkus, he's going to settle behind his own net. That moves over to DeFeo. DeFeo now has it. DeFeo comes up with it. Into the offensive zone comes Tanner Terranova. Terranova has DeFeo. It's behind him. And the Gulls haven't really seen this side of the ice much so far. And right back out by the Buffalo Juniors. Chabrier now. Chabrier now has to set it up here for DeFeo. DeFeo quickly moves it to Gagino. Gagino off his stick. He stays with it. He's driving wide. Joey good. Can't get that shot off. As the defenseman was able to keep pressure on him and keep him to the outside. The neutral zone, and Charlie Win back for this one. Tanner Terranova, nice back check. Winwer. Oh, he takes a hit there along the wall. Out here to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Walters. Walters comes in the zone. He has to chip one down low. Comes over on the far side. They try to get one out. It comes right here to Luke. Turns it quickly to Walters. He'll go into the net. And he's got Melnick there, and he can't put that one in. Melnick with an opportunity. He just slides one across the crease. Melnick now behind the net. He rolls up the top. He has to send it back down to Esposito. Esposito back behind the own net. Esposito rolls up top. Sends it back down the wall. Then Walters. Walters has a guy going to the net, and that was Charlie Winward. We're going to have a net off. And 6:40 to go. Walters now in here to take this face off. He's got Melnick. Looks like Esposito. Petruzzo. Sobler. Just dropped the whistle. Just dropped the puck, bud. And Buffalo. Sam Sobler back behind the net, battling with Jared Petruzzo. 2-on-2 down below the goal line. Walters out in front. Buffalo takes a shot. That doesn't get through. And Sam Sobler is able to pick it up. Sobler. They send it right back down, and Jared Petruzzo is going to go back for this one. Petruzzo. He moves it over to Sobler. Sobler skates with it through the neutral zone. He moves it quickly here to James Cohen. Cohen. And now back here is Sam Sobler. He quickly moves it. And take that and send it in and go for a Cohen. On the forecheck down there. Sabres are trying to get that one out of the zone quick, and Chabrier now has it. He has to go around a defense or a referee, and Henry Samper skates with it. Samper to the outside. Samper still with it. He cuts into the middle. Takes a shot that goes wide. Dabrowski moves it up. Samper gets a shot blocked. And Dabrowski's continuing to put pressure. Dabrowski, Brown, Cohen, and that will be an ice here on the Gulls. $5:15 to go here in this first period. 0-0 score. Comes back, Mikulski. He moves it quickly to DeFeo. DeFeo out here. He's got Gagino. Gagino now has it. Moves it over here to Mikulski. Mikulski just changes from a bubble to back to his cage. In between shifts, I guess. And Gagino's going to send it in, and that's going to be an offside call. Back here in the neutral zone, face off. And it looks like Buffalo Junior Sabres get it, but now Tanner Terranova now has it and quickly turns it in to the offensive zone. DeFeo. And the Buffalo Junior Sabres are able to come out with it. Sabres into the offensive zone. Tried to fancy that one in. And that's going to go all the way back for Sabres defenseman to get. He moves it up the ice and sends it all the way down, and we're going to have an ice. 4:20 to go in this first period. And an icing call on the Sabres, which that faceoff will end up down here on the right of their goaltender. Walters, Melnick, Esposito. Sabres control that off the faceoff again. Petruzzo now has it. He's got to move it back here to Samper. Samper gets the line, sends it in. And Jared Petruzzo, he leaves that for Walters. Walters moves it to the middle to Melnick. Melnick turns and tries to throw one, and Esposito has a guy in front. He takes a shot there, and Walters doesn't bury that one. And now Melnick up the wall. He tries to move it to Petruzzo on the back door. And Henry Samper now has it. He skates and spins away from pressure. Samper moves it quickly to Melnick. Melnick tries to chip one past and go get it himself. Melnick tried to move it back here to Esposito. Esposito with it and gets stripped off of his stick, but stays along with it and keeps continuing to put pressure there. Melnick gets it in the neutral zone, moves it over here to Gagino. Gagino quickly moves it up to Esposito. Esposito drops one here to Gagino. Gagino doesn't get all the wood on that one. And Sam Sobler now. Looks like Gulls finally got their legs moving, and they're going to keep the pressure on the Sabres. I went off. It says I'm on. Did I get booted?
I don't know. My husband already said it's not working for me. It could be disconnection.
Let me look. I'm going to check on my side. Shit. What are we doing? And Sabres get it and send it back. They're going to be an ice. And here's Eddie Brown now. Eddie Brown through the neutral zone. He moves it up into the offensive zone. Dabrowski keeps pressure on. He's got James Cohen as well. Back to Eddie Brown. And Dabrowski's going to try and walk off the wall. He gets held up. And now moves it back. Gagino keeping pressure on his guy. Takes a nice little whack as he doesn't have the glove on his stick, on his hand. And now the Buffalo Junior Sabres now have possession. Sabres, they spend it over here to the near side. And that's Terranova. He tries to pitchfork one off the wall. And Eddie Brown's going to get it back here in the neutral zone. Get it, try to turn it over quickly into the offensive zone. Here comes a nice save there by Leon Chapkus. And back here in the neutral zone. DeFeo has it. They're going to wave that one off. Terranova moves it down. Back up here to Chabrier. He takes a shot on net. And now DeFeo. DeFeo now has it. DeFeo comes in. He had it on the inside and then tried to pull it back to the outside. Now, quickly comes the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Stood up there by Dylan Chabrier. Nice play there. Hulski can't get it out, and out in front. Esposito now down in the far corner. George McCaffrey. He's going to jump on a loose puck, and he's going to take off. George McCaffrey through the neutral zone, playing it through his stick. And that's going to jump out of play. So I'm going to check this. They're saying and now Sabres now have it. Petruzzo in that corner. Has it out here. He takes a shot there. And Leon Chapkus. He's going to make that save. First off here is Henry Samper. Tries to move it up. Melnick here battling along with Walters. That comes back. And Chapkus is going to move it out here to Petruzzo. There's a trip. They don't. Takes a shot. That goes out of play. With 3.2 seconds to go in this game, or in this first period. That was a kind of a trip. No call. Walters. And Esposito comes in and clean that one up, and that'll do it for the first period. Well, it looks like we are back to live. I guess we signal there, but it was shown on my end. I was going to shut it down, and then restart it, but it looks like we're back to live again. And we have a good signal as of right now. So I guess there's no touching there from my end. 8-4 shots on goals. Buffalo Junior Sabres with the lead in that, but there was no score in this game, in this hockey game. Buffalo Junior Sabres 0 for 1 on the power play. Gulls have yet to see a power play. So we're back here for the second period. We got McCaffrey, DeFeo, Terranova with Sobler and Gagino to start this second period. And Sabres control another face-off. They get it and they move it and chip it in. Terranova, he tries to pick one up off the wall. He moves it to DeFeo. DeFeo's got McCaffrey on a 2-on-1. DeFeo holds on to it, throws it back door, and that's just behind McCaffrey. He had to slide that one behind a diving defenseman of the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Sobler, he now moves it back here for Terranova. Terranova's going to set up behind his own net. Tries to throw one up, and it goes off the netting. And out of play. I don't know if the signal's just not, because I had a good signal earlier. I've been testing it for the last couple hours. It is freezing in this place. I don't know if that has a factor in it. Now Sabres win a face-off. Now send it back. It's Samper. Samper's going to go back behind his own net. He pulls up, moves it here to Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown hits Dabrowski. Dabrowski in 1-on-2. He pulls one in. He takes a shot and scores! Matt Dabrowski scores to make this game 1-0. Shot through the screen. Low blocker side. Dabrowski from Brown and Samper. And that came just 48 seconds into this period. Dabrowski, Eddie Brown, and Henry Samper. And now Sabres control another faceoff. Eddie Brown stands his guy up. There's good stick there. Comes back through. He grinds the line. Mikulski with it now. Mikulski goes off the boards to Cohen. Cohen doesn't handle it clean. And back here for Samper. A little bit of glare on the ice. Mikulski, he sends it back here. Nice stick there by James Cohen. He's able to get it down low. And Mikulski's trying to pinch up, and he seals that. Samper's got to go back for it. Samper sends it far side to Melnick. Melnick, he gets it, moves it up here. That's out of reach of Esposito. Back here for Walters. Walters and Samper. Walters with it. Samper. He spins away, moves it over here to Esposito. Esposito, far side. Melnick has a bit of head of steam. Comes in through the neutral zone, tries to throw one, and that's going to go out of play with 15-13 to go. So just over a minute ago, or actually 59 seconds ago, Matt Dabrowski gets on the board for the Gulls to make this game 1-0. I am bouncing around in signal right now, so hopefully this is going to stay with me. I get frustrated. And the Sabres now control another one. Comes up here. Back. Chabrier moves it far side. Melnick. Him and Esposito. And Sabres are going to go back behind their own net setup. They try to rim it hard. Get it up here in the neutral zone. Here comes Doran for the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Chabrier, he's not going to let him through. And it's going to get turned over, and here's Esposito. Moves it to Melnick. Back to Esposito, but Esposito does have it. Comes out here. DeFeo now with it. To Chabrier, who takes a shot that goes off his skate and not on net. Yeah. Now here comes a Chabrier. Another guy. He loves to step up here in the neutral zone. As long as he can make that hit and that timing, DeFeo, he comes in, side steps around, he kicks one out to the outside to Terranova, who I thought I should have taken that shot a little quicker. Get that off that stick. Here comes Buffalo Junior Sabres, 2-on-2 with Gagino on the back check. He comes in, Chapkus makes 2 nice saves right there. And keep this game 1-0 Gulls. Chappie with 2 nice saves. Point blank in front of for the Sabres. And Gagino now has it. Gagino gets it over here to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he tries to move it over to Terranova, and Terranova's trying to hit a streaking DeFeo. And Chapkus is going to send it over here to the near side. Nobody's here. Out, takes a shot. Chapkus is going to direct that out of play. Smart play to just kick it out of play just to get a whistle and a line change, I'm guessing. So this faceoff will be to the right of Leon Chapkus. That's Henry Samper over there. Samper, he moves it, tries to move to Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown stays with it. He's through the neutral zone. He tries to kick one out. James Cohen off his skate. And Sabres come back the other way. Sabres 3-on-2. Dabrowski on the back check. Trying to... And nice play there by Sam Sobler. Dabrowski. He moves it over to Cohen. Cohen leaves it to Eddie Brown. Brown. Trying to put getting pressure there. Dabrowski tries to... And on the far corner, James Cohen putting pressure down there. Dabrowski for a line change. Walters out for Dabrowski. And that's going to be taken out. That should be a nice by the Buffalo Junior Sabres. So 12:41 to go. In this second period, we will have an ice cut at the end of this period. It's freezing in this place. And Esposito, he cleans that one up. He's trying to hit Walters in the slot. Right off the face-off, Walters grabs it. He sends it back down low. There's Luke Melnick now. Melnick, he sends it back in down to Esposito. Esposito out in front to Walters. Esposito walks up the line. He protects. He doesn't move it to Chabrier. Him and Mikulski switch. Esposito still with possession. Esposito now has it. He tries to throw it out here. Mikulski moves it over to Chabrier quickly. Down the wall to Melnick. Melnick's got a guy. And here's Chabrier, who moves it in the slot to Mikulski, who takes a shot. That goes off his stick and out into the corner. Back out here to the point. Mikulski's trying to keep it alive. And Chabrier's got to come back for that one. Chabrier now with it. Chabrier reverses to Mikulski. Mikulski picks up, and he's just going to stop behind his own net. And Esposito. He comes in to pick it up. He gets around his first forechecker. He comes through the neutral zone. Esposito, 3-on-2. Still carries the puck. He drives wide, takes a shot. He's got Walters going into the net, trying to take his second shot. That's going to come back out. Mikulski's going to pick it up. He rings it over here to Esposito. Esposito, back to Mikulski. Mikulski to Windward. Windward turns it, throws it on the backhand, right back into the Buffalo. And goes back for it. He sends it back up the wall. And they're going to wave that icing off. Terranova, DeFeo, and McCaffrey. And the Buffalo Junior Sabres trying to get it up. Not able to get it in the zone. In this second attempt, they do. And it looks like Charlie Windward trying to get it out. Back down low. Buffalo Junior Sabres try to throw one out in front, but nobody there for the Sabres. Luckily, they had Gulls players to clear that one. And Sabres now have it back here. Send it. Chapkus sees it, moves it quickly to Gagino. And Terranova now. He has it, moves it over to DeFeo. Just out of his reach. But Gagino comes through. He gets tripped up, and we're going to go on the first power play here for... We had possession of the puck. Why did you blow the whistle? So we do have our first power play coming up for the Gulls with 10:25 to go in this second period. Faceoff should be in the offensive zone. DeFeo, Esposito, Dabrowski. Okay, no, it's going to stay in the neutral zone. Gagino and Mikulski. Those are your 5 for the Gulls. Come on, just stay live so everybody can see. I might try the next game from my phone. And Mikulski and Gagino play catch. DeFeo, he's going to swing back. He leaves it here out of reach of Gagino. Gagino tried to move it quickly up to DeFeo, and it's going to go the other way, and the bench just calls a penalty there. He didn't even call it. The bench called it. Called the hook there. So 19 seconds into this power play, and that's out of play. So we got 4-on-4 hockey here for a solid almost 2 minutes. Referee was not going to call that and then decided that he was going to. Gagino moves it to Mikulski. Mikulski to Esposito. Esposito almost throws it back to Mikulski, but he's going to skate it up. We got 4-on-4. Esposito into the zone. He gets it and tries to throw across, and that's going to be to Mikulski. He throws it back to Gagino. Gagino, Melnick, Esposito. Oh, Gagino's looking to stretch. And Esposito now is going to skate through. Esposito now gets it knocked off his stick, and now Melnick. Melnick now, he wheels up, it comes over here on the boards. Mikulski grabs it, he just chips it in off the boards. And nothing really going here on a 4-on-4, just kind of puck possession by the Gulls. Dabrowski now. Dabrowski, he can't get that out of the zone. And there's George McCaffrey. He moves it to Mikulski. Mikulski carries it up the far side. Comes into the offensive zone, cuts to the middle. Decides to pull up. He hits Gagino. Gagino scores! Joey Gagino scores for the Gulls to make this game 2-0. Gagino from Mikulski and Dabrowski, I believe. That's his second point of the game. So with 8:45 to go here in this second period, Gagino from Mikulski and Dabrowski. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think that was Dabrowski. That was McCaffrey who touched that puck behind the net, I believe. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because my points really don't mean anything. I just keep it for my own personal services for the each game and then throw it away. So we have a 4-on-4 goal. And Tanner Terranova now. Terranova. He moves it back, and it looks like Henry Samper. So now the Gulls will be shorthanded with And here comes Samper. Samper, shorthanded, comes through. He runs right through one check, gets held up on the second one. And that should do it here with 3 seconds left on this power play. So both teams will go 0-4 on their power play. That puts the Sabres 0 for 2 and the Gulls 0 for 1. 19-second power play, but it still counts as a power play. I'll have to get that marked down on my sheet. DeFeo, he gets it, he throws it back over here to the near side. That gets turned over, and now DeFeo again with it. He sidesteps through one. He's got 4 on 3. Comes in. Here comes Terranova, who takes a shot that just goes wide. Off the bench, and they're going to be too many men on the ice call there. I knew it. They were calling that. Son of weren't getting off fast enough. So the Sabres will get their 3rd power play of this game. Gulls up 2-0. Goals from Dabrowski and Gagino. Face-off control. There's Dylan Chabrier now. On the wall. Him and James Cohen. Comes out here to the point. They go far side. Move it over to their defenseman. He walks down the wall. And quickly back up top. Buffalo Junior Sabres continue to work the puck along the far side. Over here to the near side. Sabres now. Nice stick there from James Cohen, who's able to just get it out into the neutral zone. That'll kill some clock, and that'll get Walters out on the ice. Cohen. And Sam Sobler now with it. He moves it here to Walters. Walters, he gets it, sends it in. Tanner Terranova now. He's first on the forecheck. He takes it off of that player. And back here for Petruzzo. Petruzzo has it. Petruzzo's going to skate with it. He stumbles. And the Sabres now have possession. They try to take a shot. That goes off a stick and out of play. 6:19 remaining in this second period. So we're going to come out here in the neutral zone. And Gulls win that one. Tananova moves it. Walters can't get it, and they're going to send it down. Chapkus can't settle that one down as it jumps up over top of the stick. Takes a bad bounce. Petruzzo and Samper. 28 to go here on the power play for the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Still continuing the battle along the wall. Terranova tries to move it out. And Walters out in the neutral zone. We got 6 seconds to go in this power play. And Walters has it. He takes a shot that goes high over the net. And a breakout here for the Junior Sabres. They're coming in 2-on-2. Takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Over in the far corner. Walters. Nice play there. He digs it out, and he's going to come out with it. Walters moves it to Terranova. Terranova to Gagino. Gagino sends it down low. And now comes Buffalo Junior Sabres. Back into the offensive zone. Gagino moves it quickly to Dabrowski. Dabrowski has a hard time picking that one up, and he's going to move it back here to Sobler. Sobler moves it to McCaffrey. Bounces off of his stick. They get it, and there comes Dabrowski. Dabrowski's got to take a shot. That doesn't get through. He had McCaffrey going to the net there. DeFeo has it. He tries to chip one. He had the right idea. Just got to chip it, and Chapkus is going to make that save. 4:33 to go. Looks like Walters is going to be in here to take this draw. Nice shot and save there from Buffalo, and a better save from Chapkus. Comes out, Sam Sobler now with it. Sobler, he goes hard indirect off the boards, gets right back into the offensive zone, comes Buffalo Junior Sabres. Sobler moves it over here to Esposito. Esposito tried to hit the weak side and get Gino. And Sabres now have possession. Gugino stops that one. Moves it over indirect pass to Esposito. Esposito pulls up into the offensive zone. He takes it, spins it down, and Gugino tries to move it down here to Melnick. Melnick takes a hit. And Esposito tries to come in. Gets turned over, and that's almost out of play. And DeFeo and Sobler, a nice back check. Melnick now with it. Melnick through the neutral zone. He's 1-on-3. He still has it. A guy gave up on him. He has a guy in front, and that was Esposito. And that's an interference call, or should be, but there's no call. DeFeo continuing the battle. McCaffrey. He comes back, moves it to Petruzzo. Back to McCaffrey. Mikulski, he tries to get it and spin it up and at least gets it out of the zone. And here comes George McCaffrey. He picks it up off of Tana Terranova. McCaffrey throws it down low. Here's DeFeo. DeFeo off the boards and back down here. Throws cross crease and that's Petruzzo. Terranova gets it, turns it, fires it back into a shin pad, and here come the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Not able to get that one on net. And there's DeFeo trying to turn it up ice. And Petruzzo, Terranova gets a stick. Petruzzo off the boards, and that's going to be an ice. No, they're not. They're going to wave that one off. And back here in the neutral zone. Here come the Buffalo Junior Sabres back into the offensive zone again. James Cohen putting pressure on his guy. At least get it back out in the neutral zone. Jared Petruzzo and Mikulski have been out a little bit. They probably need to get a line change. And Petruzzo's able to get off. He jumps around Brown and comes into the offensive zone. Mikulski misses that check. Slows him down, but now have it out to the point. Comes in, takes a shot. Nice save there by Chapkus. We're going to go back shorthanded again. And I don't understand why we're shorthanded again. I didn't see it. I didn't see who it was. Who got the penalty? Yeah, but three, my kid. Mikulski, 2 minutes for cross-checking. I didn't see it. I saw him. He claimed cross-check. I don't know. And Sabres control that one. Minute 5 to go here in this second period before an ice cut. Be nice to get this one killed at least all the way through. And Sabres now back up the wall. They turn it over to nobody. And Terranova puts a stick on somebody there. Chabrier, they've got a guy on the back door, and they score. Well, there goes their power play. They are 1 for 3. Gulls still up by 1 with just 40 seconds to go. And they win it back. Sobler. He has Walters. That gets off of his stick. Walters puts a nice body there. There's an elbow to the Walters head. No call. Melnick now has it. Moves it out to Sobler. Sobler off of it. And that's it. "17 seconds to go here in this period. Buffalo Junior Sabres control it. And that's going to be another. That's going to be an ice with 9.4 to go. So we still have one more offensive zone faceoff. Going to bring out DeFeo, Terranova, and McCaffrey with Sobler and Samper. Gets it back, Terranova. He takes a shot. Rebound there. Goaltender makes 2 saves. One on Terranova and the other on Sobler. 5 seconds to go again. Another offensive zone faceoff. And that should do it for the period. And it does. So, end of the second period. Gulls are 2. Buffalo Junior Sabres 1. Going into an ice cut. I'm going to get you guys reset here, which is good because no power plays on the board. So it's easy for me to reset that clock. Going to the third period, 2-1 Gulls. My fingers are so cold that changed by itself. Apologies there. And we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. All right, well, welcome back for the third period. Referees are just entering the ice. Gulls just getting ready to come out of their locker room. Buffalo Junior Sabres are already out. And 17 more minutes of hockey at least. I don't know the rules, whether or not this game gets pushed into an overtime or a shootout, or if it goes into a tie. And the Gulls now entering the bench. So, goal at the end of the first period, it was 0-0. And then the Gulls scored 2 in the second period, one from Matt Dabrowski with Eddie Brown and Henry Samper. And then goal number 2 came off of Joey Gugino's stick from Mikulski and McCaffrey. The Buffalo Junior Sabres did score late in the second period on a power play. They're 1 for 3 on the power play, and the Gulls are 0 for 1. Shots on goal, Buffalo Junior Sabres with 15 for 2-period total, 7 in the second period. And the Gulls with 8 in the second period with a total of 12 shots on goal through 2. And that'll get you guys updated and ready for this third period. So to start this period, we're going to have Walters up here with Esposito and Melnick, Sobler and Gugino on the back end. Starting this period off 5-on-5, everybody is cleared out of the boxes. And that face-off is won, and Sobler's going to control it. Sober to Gugino. Gugino goes off the glass, off the short glass, and out in the neutral zone. Back in here, Gugino gets a good stick on it. And again, Gugino stick handles nicely, and Melnick tries to move it through to Walters. Joey Gugino continuing to be up the ice. And here comes Buffalo Junior Sabres. There's an elbow up into the throat, and we're going to get a whistle for a power play for the Gulls. You elbowed him, dude. Yeah, what are you arguing about? You elbowed him as you're going out for the puck. Dabrowski, Esposito, DeFeo, Gugino, Mikulski. Face-off comes into the corner, and I think that's DeFeo over there on the wall. And Dabrowski trying to help out. I'm sorry, that's Esposito. And Buffalo's able to get it out. Gets it over, and Mikulski now has it in the neutral zone. Mikulski pulls back, leaves it here for DeFeo. DeFeo tries to kick one out. This Buffalo Junior Sabres coach. Nice play there. Shot on net. He calls everything. He wants everything called. And here comes through the neutral zone. He's actually 1-on-5. And we're not sure why we didn't take a body on him yet. And a nice play there to eat the clock. Dabrowski, he leaves it to Mikulski. Now Mikulski looks like he's trying to set this one up or skate it himself. Mikulski sidesteps one, comes up through, leaves it to Esposito. Esposito back to DeFeo. DeFeo back up here top to Gugino. Gugino, he moves it over to Mikulski. Mikulski comes down. He takes a shot. That goes off of something. And back in. Mikulski now has it. He moves it a nice high little sauce pass to Gugino. DeFeo swings it back up the wall. And Petruzzo comes back. He's going to settle it down. Didn't get much going on that power play. Let's see if this unit can get anything going. Walters, he gets it. Turns it over. And pressured. Here comes Terranova. He has to jump over a neck guard that fell off. And McCaffrey and Melnick. That gets back. We're going to come back here in the neutral zone. Petruso moves it to Terranova. And that will do it for the power play. And here comes Luke Melnick. Melnick up through the neutral zone. He comes up with a head of steam, comes out, drives wide, takes a shot. That goes high over the net. Petruso's trying to keep that in, gets a shot there. Another one in front. Terranova jumps over his stick. Petruso, they're going to wave that off. Petruso moves it up here to Terranova. Terranova, he's still out from the power play. Leaves it for McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to pick it up. McCaffrey trying to throw it to the middle. He's got James Cohen off the bench. Cohen, he picks it up, sends it down. Still with four forwards out here. See, hopefully we don't get caught in trouble on this one. Back, Eddie Brown. He moves it. Sutter steps down to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he takes a shot. And George McCaffrey, he gets it. He throws it out here. Samper throws it out. Leon Chapkus, he's going to send it back down to Eddie Brown. He gets kneed. That's a kneeing penalty right there. The referee doesn't see it, but he's going to blow the whistle for that. That's knee on knee. You've got to see that and call that. And, of course, the linesman didn't see it. And this linesman that was standing right here in front is probably not going to see it either. Eddie Brown does take it up and get off by himself. So I don't hear the Buffalo Junior Sabre coach whining or complaining about that one. And Buffalo controls that face-off. Gets it down past Chabrier. Henry Samper sends it far corner. Comes out here to the point. Takes a shot. That goes off at Chappie's leg into the corner. And that one doesn't get through. Samper trying to move it over to Chabrier. And now Walters with it. It's a hit there. But Esposito doesn't go down. Walters quickly back up to Melnick. Melnick 2-on-2. Comes across the middle. He tries to take a shot. That jumps up over top of his stick. And back out in the neutral zone for Chabrier. Chabrier now. He tries to transition it quick to Walters. Walters. And Melnick now back to Chabrier. Chabrier and Samper not communicating with one another. And Melnick. He goes with the high flip. And that goes off the boards and into the neutral zone. Good stand up there by Melnick. He takes the worst of it, but stood his guy up. Samper gets beat to that one. And there's DeFeo. Chabrier has to go back for this one. Chabrier moves it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey tries to move it into DeFeo. Can't get it out. Gulls are struggling to get this one out of the zone. McCaffrey. He tries to stick handle around Greenwood here for the Buffalo Junior Sabres at the point. And Chappie says, I've seen enough of this. And they're going to just blow that whistle dead. So the Gulls go 0 for 2 on a power play. And DeFeo's going to take this draw to the left of Chappie. And again, it's going to get out. Now Dabrowski does. Dabrowski's able to get it out. He carries it through. He's got Cohen going to the bench, or to the net. Eddie Brown, good to see him back out after taking that knee-on-knee hit. And into the offensive zone. Good stick there. A nice save there by Chapkus. Eddie Brown quickly moves it over here to Sobler. Sobler. He tried to stretch and get. That's going to be an ice. It's coming in a little hot through the neutral zone there. He's trying to stretch Dabrowski. Still 2-1 Gulls with 11:18 to go here in this third period. Dabrowski and Gugino are your goal scorers. Nice play there. Who left his guy wide open in front? Takes a shot. That goes off Chappie's shoulder, and they're going to wave that an ice. Or call that an ice, not wave. I'm not sure. A forward did not pick up his man there. DeFeo. There comes in. Melnick. He goes off the glass into the neutral zone. And Tanner Terranova trying to move it out. Not able to the first time. Does the second time. DeFeo. Right here along the wall. There's Melnick now with it. Melnick. He has to spin back. He leaves it to DeFeo right here. DeFeo just trying. Chapkus comes back for it. And over here from Mikulski. Mikulski moves it to Terranova. Nice play there. End up to Melnick from Terranova. Melnick. He continues. He takes a slash. He's got a guy on the back door. That goes off Terranova. Out here. Shot back on front. Terranova with it. Terranova out here in the slot to DeFeo. DeFeo takes a shot. That gets blocked. And DeFeo continues the battle. He keeps with it on his stick. Doesn't move it. Now he does. Over to Petruzzo. Petruzzo takes a high riser. That goes down in the corner. Mikulski pinches. Back out. And here comes Buffalo Junior Sabres. They don't have the numbers. That should be an ice. And it is. They do call that an ice with 9:48 to go here in this third period. James Cohen won the faceoff, but Buffalo Junior Sabres come out with it. Sabres get it, throw it in front. There's James Cohen down there working down low as the center. Henry Samper as well. McCaffrey tried to move it back to James Cohen. And Sabres get it, and here comes George McCaffrey, though. He strips it off his stick. He's got Eddie Brown. He leaves it for Eddie Brown. Brown has it on his backhand. Can't get a shot off as he was in traffic. And McCaffrey's going to pick it up. McCaffrey tries to throw it to himself. But the defenseman made a nice play and read it. George McCaffrey now back out in the neutral zone. What are we calling for? What's the whistle for? Walters, Dabrowski, Esposito. Comes out, Dabrowski has it. He's got to spin away. He keeps it onside. Leaves it here for Walters. Walters back out here for Petruzzo. Petruzzo is off the wall. And here's Chabrier. Chabrier is going to get it, and he's going to send it softly in with 8:46 to go in this hockey game. Over on the far corner. That's going to go out of play, and that should be an offensive zone face-off for the Gulls. absolutely freezing in here. I do have the iPad plugged in, so that is a bonus. We're not losing power because my battery would probably be drained at how cold it is. DeFeo gets it. Oh, almost out here to Terranova. Chabrier now has it. Chabrier, he's got to send it in. And DeFeo trying to put pressure on that defenseman. He spins away from DeFeo twice and off the glass. And there's Chabrier. Chabrier comes back with it. Chabrier right in front of his own net. Moves it over here to DeFeo. DeFeo kicks it out wide to Terranova. Terranova, soft tie flip into the zone. Melnick, DeFeo, Terranova. Petruzzo pinches hard there. Back out here for Chabrier. Nice play there to Melnick. Melnick comes in, pulls in, takes a shot. Goaltender makes that save. And Chabrier now has it. He sends it back down low. Melnick continues to battle. Terranova moves it out here. Petruzzo. He's able to keep it alive. And Terranova now protects it. Stick handles. Sends it back down low. He's got Chabrier. Looks like Terranova's going to go to the box. Petruzzo keeps it alive on the far side. Melnick's going to look to go for a line change. Dabrowski has it. He turns it over up the ice. And here comes the Sabres the other way. Gugino now has it. Gugino, he's going to turn up ice quick. Gugino cuts through the middle, gets stood up, and tries to move it in here to Esposito. Sabres now have possession in the near corner. Dabrowski spinning away. Tries to throw one out front. That comes out here for Gugino. Gugino sends it down low to Dabrowski. Dabrowski back up top to Sobler. Sobler to his partner in Gugino. Gugino takes a shot, and that's going to be high and over the net, but the goaltender makes that save, and a whistle there. Gulls up 2-1 still here with 6:41 to go in the third. Goal scorers are Dabrowski and Gugino. Brown, Cohen, and McCaffrey up front for the Gulls. Oh. Goaltender had to make a save there. Nice play there by McCaffrey. He's continuing to battle. He spins off of pressure. He's got Brown in front. That goes off of his stick. Sam Sobler now. Sobler, he throws one. That goes wide. And George McCaffrey out of reach. James Cohen moves it out to Gugino. Gugino sauces one over to Sobler. Sobler takes a shot that doesn't hit the net. Gugino protects the puck. Sends it down low. And James Cohen's over there. Kept alive by Sam Sobler. Didn't get through to the net. And Buffalo's having a hard time getting out of their zone. Gugino right here in the neutral zone. Sends it back to his partner. Sobler back over here to McCaffrey that can't handle that pass. And it looks like maybe the Buffalo Junior Sabres are becoming tired here in this defensive zone with just under 6 to go. They get it, send it down low. And there's Leon Chapkus. Leaves it here for Gugino. Gugino to Sobler. Sobler. He moves it up to DeFeo. DeFeo's trying to move it to McCaffrey. He's going to go for a line change, and we're going to have a whistle. That's a quick whistle. With I guess DeFeo was right there. Shots on goal are 19-19 right now. I think our last 2 shots weren't very strong, but they were shots on net. We got DeFeo, Melnick, Terranova, Samper, and Mikulski. That's it. Melnick has it. Mikulski. He sends it down low to DeFeo. DeFeo walks up the wall. He spins back. He moves it down low to Melnick. Melnick has it. Back here to DeFeo. DeFeo has a point wide open. He takes a bad angle shot. And Sabres send it in. Leon Chapkus. He moves it quickly up to Melnick. Melnick back here to DeFeo. DeFeo to Melnick. Melnick doesn't move it. Terranova has it. He's got 2-on-0 here with Mikulski. Mikulski comes in. He takes a shot. Yeah, wow, the referee had his. Jeez. Didn't like that somebody was not paying attention to his whistle. He had to blow it about 7 times. Face-off is controlled there. Nice read there by Petruzzo. Petruzzo now has it. Out here, Esposito tried to get it. Dabrowski in on the forecheck there. Walters out there with him. And it looks like Buffalo's going to come out, but they can't get it past the center ice line. Dabrowski in the zone. He turns and fires one to the middle. And that's stripped from Buffalo. Dabrowski tries to cut through the middle, takes a slash. There's Petruzzo, moves it down here to Esposito. Esposito now carries it up the wall. Esposito spins back away from pressure, moves it down to Petruzzo. Petruzzo's got Dabrowski. Dabrowski's not able to pull it. And there's Chabrier. Backpedals all the way across the top of the blue line. Petruzzo sends it back down low. Gulls have been running show here for the last 6-7 minutes of this hockey game. It could be dangerous. So we're not getting not many shots on net, nor that should be off the bench, and that's too many men as well. But no call there. And Chabrier shuts that down. Comes back. McCaffrey. He quickly moves it to Brown. Brown's got Cohen. Eddie Brown tries to take that shot, doesn't get through. James Cohen. Sam Sober off the bench with Joey Gugino. We have a 1-on-2 right now with James Cohen back checking. Backhand toe drag by Mario Lemieux on the far side, number 66. And now a sidestep right around Gugino. Gugino gets back into the play. He moves it up the wall. Gugino moves it to the far side to McCaffrey. McCaffrey tries to stick one down. He beats that defenseman. He has Gugino going to the net. He gets a shot tipped on net. And here comes Buffalo Junior Sabres with just 3 minutes to go in this hockey game. 2-1 goals. And a nice save there by Chapkus. DeFeo, it's a run and gun now. DeFeo, he has his guy to the outside, tries to slip it through. And a nice defensive play there. And he stick handles around Terranova in the neutral zone. Samper. Mikulski. Mikulski sends it back up. That's going to go over here to DeFeo. DeFeo protects it and tries to hit Melnick. Melnick, he's got Mikulski coming. Mikulski joins the play. He keeps it to the outside. Mikulski now has it, moves it out here to DeFeo. DeFeo gives it to Samper, but Samper had to retreat out on the neutral zone. Samper moves it far side to DeFeo. DeFeo back to Melnick. Nice play there, boys. Here Melnick comes in. He hits Terranova, who takes a shot that just goes wide. Melnick with 2:09 to go in this near side corner. Terranova. He moves it out to DeFeo. DeFeo back here to Samper. Samper just takes a shot, and that goes into the goaltender's glove with exactly 2 minutes to go here in this hockey game. .23-20 shots on goal for the Gulls. Still holding a one goal lead. Walters, Esposito, Dabrowski. And it looks like the Sabres are at least able to get this one out. And gets turned over. Dabrowski, he's got Esposito in the front. He tries to turn and throw it on the backhand, but doesn't get through. Petruzzo, he gets it, moves it over here to Dabrowski. Can't get that shot off on net. And into the corner with 1:36 to go. Chabrier keeps it alive here in the neutral zone. Dabrowski's going to send one in. Goaltender has to make a save, and Dabrowski goes for a line change. George McCaffrey. Oh, he could have lined up him, but that was Carson Joy. He could have just absolutely murdered, but did not. George McCaffrey walks off the wall. Stick handles through a few. Now still has it. He's going to pull up top. He moves it over here to Dylan Chabrier. Chabrier doesn't have anything to do with it, so he pulls back, throws it down the wall to Walters with it. 1 minute remaining here in this third period. 2-1 goals, and now Walters now. Walters with it. He throws one to the net, and McCaffrey's going to try to put a stick on it. And the Sabres are out of danger here for now. They're coming through the neutral zone. Petruzzo keeps it to the outside. Gagino moves it to Terranova. Terranova into Walters. Walters has Gagino. Gagino jumps and joins the rush. Gagino's 1-on-2. Comes in, takes it, fires a shot on net, and that will be blockered, into the glove of the Buffalo Junior Sabres goaltender, who's seen 25 shots today. Looks like we got DeFeo out here with Melnick, Terranova, Gagino, and Sobler. And a face-off out here. Melnick gets it. He turns and fires it back down low. See if they can kill this clock with 25 to go. Don't give him the opportunity to get the goaltender pulled. Back here for Sam Sobler. Sobler tries to turn it over, and it's going to come back here in the neutral zone. And DeFeo now with it. DeFeo back into the neutral zone. They can't go in because that's an offside. And Gagino's going to get it with 6 to go. Gagino reverses it over here to Melnick. Melnick to DeFeo, and that should eat the clock right there and give the Gulls a 2-1 victory for the Gulls. A hard-fought game there by the Gulls. But Leon Chapkiss with another victory here for the Gulls. Final score, Long Island Gulls 2-1 on the Buffalo Junior Sabres. No goals scored in the third period. And a final of 2-1. Let's see, we had 13 shots on goal in the third period for the Gulls with a grand total of 25. Buffalo Junior Sabres had 5 shots in the third for a total of 20. Gulls' 2 goals came in the second period. 16-12 remaining, 48 seconds into the second period. Matt Dabrowski scores. And 8:45, Joey Gagino scores. That eventually turns into the eventual game winner. Buffalo did score on the power play. And that did keep this game. I'm hoping we stayed live this entire game. I was in and out. There was only one time where I felt like I think it was sitting at 0, but it never sparked me to reboot or anything. So if that did happen, I apologize. We're going to, do the best we can. We don't always have the greatest setup. Now, tomorrow we do play 11:45 a.m. against the New Jersey Rockets on the main rink, Rink 1. Hopefully we'll have a good signal and a good viewing. I'm going to have to hide my little press box that I have set up right now so that I can have it back for Game 3 tomorrow night against Northwood Prep. So I'd like to thank everybody for staying connected with us. We'll do our best to stream again tomorrow. And thank you for tuning in, and have a good night. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.